From the streets of London to the world's most prestigious runways, Naomi Campbell didn't just break barriers, she shattered them. As the first black model to grace the covers of French Vogue and Time magazine, her legacy is etched in fashion history. But behind the glamour lies a story of resilience, controversy, and unrelenting ambition. In this video, we dive into the life of the legendary supermodel, her meteoric rise with the Trinity, her battles against racial discrimination, and the scandals that made headlines. From working for Versace to founding Fashion for Relief, Naomi Campbell is more than a face, she's a force. Love her or question her, one thing's undeniable, Naomi Campbell changed the game forever. Let's explore how. Naomi Elaine Campbell was born on May 22, 1970, in Streatham, London, to Jamaican-born dancer Valerie Morris. Her father, who abandoned the family before her birth, was never named on her birth certificate, and Campbell has never met him. Raised primarily by her mother and grandmother, she grew up between London and Rome, where her mother worked as a dancer. From a young age, Campbell showed a flair for performance. She attended the Barbara Speake Stage School and later the Italia Conti Academy of Theatre Arts, where she trained in ballet. Her first public appearance came at age 7 in Bob Marley's music video for Is This Love, 1978, followed by tap dancing in culture clubs I'll Tumble For Ya, 1983. At 15, while shopping in Covent Garden, she was scouted by Beth Bolt of Synchro Model Agency, marking the start of her meteoric modeling career. By 16, she graced the cover of British Elle, becoming one of the youngest models to achieve such recognition. Campbell's career skyrocketed in the late 1980s. In December 1987, she became the first black model to appear on the cover of British Vogue in over 2 decades. A year later, she broke another barrier as the first black model on the cover of French Vogue, thanks to designer Yves Saint Laurent, who threatened to withdraw his ads if the magazine refused. By the 1990s, Campbell was part of the elite trinity alongside Christy Turlington and Linda Evangelista, later joining the Big Six supermodels, including Cindy Crawford, Claudia Schiffer, and Kate Moss. Some of her most iconic moments include 1990, appearing in George Michael's Freedom. 90 music video with fellow supermodels. 1991, walking the Versace runway Aminam with Crawford and Evangelista, lip-syncing to Freedom. 1992, posing for Madonna's controversial sex book and appearing in Michael Jackson's In the Closet music video. 1993, falling on Vivienne Westwood's runway in towering platform shoes, a moment later displayed in the Victoria and Albert Museum. 1997, becoming the first black model to open a Prada show. Despite her success, Campbell faced racial discrimination, with designers often excluding her from shows. Her fellow models, Turlington and Evangelista, famously stood up for her, telling Dolce & Gabbana, "If you don't use Naomi, you don't get us." Campbell expanded her career beyond the runway. Music released the R&B album Baby Woman, 1994, which sold over 1 million copies in Japan but was critically panned. Acting, appeared in films like Cool as Ice, 1991, Miami Rhapsody, 1995, and TV shows like Empire, 2015 to 2016. Writing, co-authored the novel Swan, 1994. Business, launched a fragrance line, 1999, and the lifestyle brand NC Connect, 2002. Campbell's fiery temper and legal battles have often made headlines. 2000 to 2008, multiple assault charges, including throwing a phone at her maid and attacking police officers during an air raid incident. 2002, sued the Daily Mirror for publishing photos of her leaving a Narcotics Anonymous meeting, winning the case in 2004. 2024, banned from UK charity trusteeship after her organization, Fashion for Relief, spent only 8.5% of funds on charitable causes, with the rest covering luxury expenses like 5-star hotels and spa treatments. Despite controversies, Campbell has been a vocal advocate for diversity and humanitarian causes. Founded Fashion for Relief 2005, raising millions for disasters like Hurricane Katrina and the 2011 Japan tsunami. Co-founded the Diversity Coalition in 2013 with Imon and Bethan Hardison to combat racism in fashion. Named honorary granddaughter by Nelson Mandela for her charity work in Africa. Campbell has been linked to high-profile figures like Mike Tyson, Robert De Niro, and Vladislav Dorenin. In May 2021, she surprised the world by announcing the birth of her first child, a daughter, followed by a second child later. Today, at 54, Campbell remains a fashion icon, continuing to walk runways, mentor young models, and advocate for inclusivity. Her legacy as the first black model on countless magazine covers and her relentless fight against industry racism have cemented her place in history. Triumph, controversy, and unshakable influence. From breaking racial barriers to weathering personal storms, she remains a symbol of resilience and excellence in fashion, proving that, as she once said, you had to be twice as good to succeed.